As our Stories from the Storm remembrance coverage continues today, well, this segment focuses on what our cameras were able to capture that horrible night. We've taken a look at a lot of video over the past year, and there has been some that's been released, but a lot of the video has been very dark, very grainy, not a whole lot to see. However, we have found some brand new images that we want to share with you to not only show the power and the force and the magnitude of this storm, but most importantly, we believe that there's a lot of valuable safety lessons to be learned in storms like these in hopes of helping keep you and your family safe. Fits in nicely with the ongoing Tennessee Severe Weather Awareness Week that's going on right now. So let's take a look. All right, let's start with an elevated view of the storm captured from West Wilson. And you can see the tornado come into view from the right side and sweep across as it's heading east. Now, one thing I noticed was that it at least appeared to look like it would slow down and then accelerate out of view. It's just the nature of the storm. Incredible. All right, moving on. Let's go inside one of the schools. And I believe this is West Wilson. But this is why they say to not stand near windows in severe weather warnings. A chunk of concrete blasts through a window, just flung with ease with those EF3 wind speeds. And I'm going to slow this down for you again. Just unbelievable. An additional window in that hallway explodes with shards of glass spraying the opposite wall. I think this is one of the most powerful pieces of video that we've been able to find. It also teaches a great lesson as well. Okay, these images show cams shaking, indicating that both buildings were tremoring to some degree as the storm passed, projectiles of ceiling tiles and just about anything else. It's a reminder to me as I look at this, when you go to your safe place during severe weather, always a good idea to have something to buffer your family's heads from something that could possibly fall from the ceiling. And it's just something to keep in mind as you see this video. All right, this image right here shows a cam getting tossed around and would finally come to rest. Well, how about this image? 2 Wilson County Sheriff's deputies on night patrol in Mount Juliet in their patrol SUVs seeking shelter at a canopy on the north end of West Wilson, thankfully away from the direct impact zone, but nonetheless, a scary moment for these brave deputies. And I'm gonna have more on this later today in another segment, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, those are some of the never seen before images. One last look though at an image that many of you have already seen, and this is the twister as it passed by Stoner Creek Elementary. You can see debris brought into the storm as it passes through and just acts like a magnet, pulling everything back into it as it would sweep on by. All right, this last piece of video that I want to show you is actually my vantage point the morning after the tornado. I went in with our safety director. He wanted to quickly check on something. He was nearby, and I asked if I could join, and he said, let's make it quick. So I grabbed my camera, and these images, they show the flooding inside West Wilson. The hallways just destroyed near that direct impact zone. I'm just gonna let this ride for a moment so you can see and hear.
This is one, I think it's blocked.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That tile is completely gone.
Well, there you have it. A lot of unseen images from a storm that we will never, ever forget. I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools.